Alright, the first figure that we're going to carve from the shotgun wedding is the groom. Okay? Is the groom himself. So we have the same similar pattern that we worked with from yesterday, and we're going to alter this pattern, of course, but we know what we have to do. Now, just like yesterday, we're going to bring this head down first. This is from 1 1/4 inch by 3 1/4 inches tall. And the first thing we do is we bring this head down. We can kind of get the rest of the body in somewhat of a proportion to it. That's why I wanted to kind of do a sample whittling figure, so that we would kind of have a preview of what I'm doing here. I've done several scenes. You know, I've done the shotgun wedding. I've done, if you go onto my blog, Flat Plane Carver, you can see them. I did one called Burying Old Clem. I did one, Thank God It's Friday, with some little prisoners. And they're a lot of fun to do. But there's you know, it involves more carving than just carving a figure. But several people, they want to learn, and hopefully this will get you started into carving maybe other scenes, and it's a lot of fun to carve in a scene that says something or has a significance to it or whatever. Basically, all I'm doing here, as you know, is getting this head down so that we can work with get it in proportion to the rest of the body. Just like we did the last figure. I always like to show a sample of what we're fixing to do before we do it. And with that first figure, and we're going to paint that first figure, and I'm going to show him to you. Okay, we brought that head down now on him, and let's go down here and go ahead and separate our feet. And let's go ahead and bring down this front, because basically this front is going to be a tuxedo, or somewhat tuxedo. But what's needed, and also what this is showing you, is how you can work from one pattern to do an array of different characters. Okay, see that? Okay, we're gonna a little wood. Take a little bit more off of here, and a little bit off them shoes. We'll work on those shoes later. Now, okay, basically his arms are going to be at his side. Now, from this point on, what I want you to do is take, and this is going to be the coat coming back, take and come up into here like this. See? From the same thing, we're going to come up, because this is going to be the coat coming up for him for the wedding. Now, the arms are going to hang down like this, okay? Now, there's not going to be any hands. Actually, what it is, it's that his suit is too big for him, and the arms, they hang down over his arms, over his hands. So we're going to cut in here and just bring straight back. We're not going to put these hands in the pocket. We're going to come across like this, and then we're going to remove some wood in there. Just like this. See that? We're going to come over here and do the same thing. And then some more. See how that is? We'll bring that down a little bit more on each side, almost kind of making him look like a penguin. See how that looks, in other words? And we're going to remove a little wood in here. He's not a real happy fella, let's put it that way. He's being forced to be married. And we're going to do something a little different with the bride than what Andy did with his. We're going to make her pregnant. Which will indicate the reason, of course, that they're having to get married. Now today, folks, you young people today, I mean, I hate to say it, but getting a girl pregnant doesn't constitute having to marry her. But when I was a young man, and I remember as a young man, when a girl in school got pregnant, that was not a good thing. In fact, she was usually sent off to a boarding school or something like that, to finish off, or sent somewhere away, because she didn't go to school pregnant. Now girls go to school pregnant. Oh boy.